environment and climate change. In September 2019, the Prime Minister has launched the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure with its secretariat in Delhi. This global partnership is the second such initiative, international initiative, after the launch of, as members would recall, after the launch of International Solar Alliance. That was in 2015. This global partnership will help in addressing a number of sustainable development goals, as also the aims of Sendai framework. It will enhance climate change adaptation with a focus on disaster-resilient infrastructure. India submitted its nationally determined contribution under the Paris Agreement in 2015 on a best effort basis, keeping in mind the development imperative of our country. Its implementation effectively begins from 1st January 2021. Our commitments as action will be executed in various sectors. Honourable Speaker, sir, I interrupt here only to say this is a very important point, because a lot of our commitments which have been given in the Paris Climate Change Conference on best effort basis will start kicking in from 1st January 2021. Our commitments as action will be executed in various sectors by the departments and ministries concerned through a normal budget process. They will do it through the normal budgeting process. There are, however, yet thermal power plants that are old and their carbon emission levels are very high. For such power plants, we propose that utilities running them would be advised to close them if their emission is above the preset norms. The land so vacated can be put to alternative uses. In large cities having population above 1 million, clean air is a matter of concern. I'm sure a lot of our members will be keen to know about what steps are being taken for cities and clean air. The government proposes, Honourable Speaker, to encourage such states that are formulating and implementing plans for ensuring cleaner air in cities above 1 million. Parameters for the incentives would be notified by the Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change. Allocation for this purpose is 4,400 crores for 2020-2021.
2020-21 वाले बजट में हम
So there is something which,
प्रमोट कर रहे हैं,
before I move to talking about governance, because the three themes that I put before the members is coming to a close, I fall back on the wise words of Thiruvalluvar. And this, it's very important, sir. We have heard several words of wisdom from Thiruvalluvar. Thiruvalluvar has spoken about what a good country is. What a good country is actually got to be like. And what makes up for jewels of a good country. I first read it in Tamil, then I'll give you the meaning. Pini inmai, selvam, vilai inbam, emam. Pini inmai, selvam, vilai inbam, emam. Ani enba, நாட்டின் வைந்து. Ani enba நாட்டிவ் வைந்து. There are 5, what Thiruvalluvar says, which are jewels for a good country. The first is pini inmai, meaning the country will have to be without epidemics or illnesses, major illnesses. The second, he says, it should be wealthy. It should have wealth. It should have wealth.
Wealth के बारे में बताइए.
It should also have velachal, in the sense from the fields it should have good crop. It should have inbam. It should have happiness. It also should have emam, which is security and safety of the country. So the 5 jewels. 5 jewels. Pini inmai, selvam, vilaivinbam, emam, and inbam. Prime Minister Modi, Ayushman Bharat for health. for all is penny in mind.
आयुष्मान भारत
Selvam, wealth creators will be respected in this country. Wealth creators will be respected in this country. Selvam,
वेल्थ को जो क्रिएट करेगा
Vilaichal,
देश में सराहा
having good
जाएगा।
crops, farmer PM Kisan,
किसान
doubling
जो
of income, use of fertilizers and proper
किसान जो
growth
crop use कर
leads
रहा
to
है और
surplus in
fertilize कर रहा है
horticulture,
land का,
surplus in Silhan, surplus
सबको
now,
promote किया जा रहा है।
probably also in Dalhan. So the Prime Minister's program at health, at creating and giving respect for wealth creators and improving agricultural output and looking at ease of living, bringing happiness to people, and above all, the fifth aim of this country's national security. You have enough proof to say national security is the top priority of this government. So, if Thiruvalluvar,
आपको कुछ होना चाहिए, तमिल में पढ़ा है, बैठ जाइए।
that's right, sir. If Thiruvalluvar identified the 5 jewels